Hello everyone, this is Dr.P.Syamala from the Department of MBA International Business, Acharya Nagarjuna University. And coming to today's topic, it is about role of law in business planning and strategy. So, what does this mean? In our daily business activities, how significant is law? Okay, we are going to study now. So what is a business planning and what is a strategy in business? So first of all, we'll learn about what is a business planning and what is a strategic plan. Okay, and then we'll go to the role of law in this business. So as we all know, law is nothing but a set of rules that are created and enforceable by the government, institutions, or else the government to regulate the behavior. Okay, so to regulate the behavior of the people and at the same time the institutions or else the businesses. So if we see here, what does a business plan means? So business plan is completely regarding with the goals and objectives of the business. So it describes about the company. What is the foundation of the company? Who are the stakeholders? Who is the owner? What is the capability of the business? Okay, or else what is the industry? What are the markets incorporated in the business plan? Okay, so and how does the business generates the revenue? What are the financial projections in the company? All aspects will be considered as a business plan. Okay, so stakeholders will be involved, products will be involved, services will be involved, market and competition will be involved, sales, research and development, logistics, finances. Okay, different fields will be involved in this business plan. Why? Because in order to achieve the goals and objectives of the company. Okay, so this is about a business plan. Coming to strategic plan. So what does strategic plan means? So strategic plan assess the current environment of a business, means internal, external. We know the environments, we have different types like internal environment and external environment. Internal environment deals with the internal aspects of the company and external environment deals with the political, legal, other aspects outside the company. So it is the external environment. So it establishes the future goals and targets. Okay, and describes the strategies to achieve those set of goals and objectives of the company. Okay, in order to reach the goals, in order to achieve the targets, okay, certain strategies should be followed, certain strategies should be implemented by the organizations. So a strategic plans means it assesses the environment, okay, both internal and external environment of the business, and then goals will be goals and targets will be set by the organizations, and according to those goals and targets, strategies will be implemented. Okay, its purpose is to build alignment and decision making capacity to lead your company for the future. Okay, so here alignment. So alignment means here, see here, alignment means the future goals and targets, okay, they should be aligned with business strategies. So in order to achieve these, according to that, strategies should be maintained, strategies should be implemented. Alignment between these goals and these strategies should be there. Then only companies can achieve their goals and objectives of the company. Okay, so this is about the strategic plan. Business plan is regarding with the internal aspects of the business, like the stakeholders, the products, the services, the market, competition, sales, R&D, financial projections, etc. And the business plan lays out how business is run. Okay, how business is run. And coming to strategic plan, okay, see here, business plan lays down how business is run. and strategic plan focuses on how you will achieve. Okay, so how to run the business, how to achieve the specific initiatives or else specific goals and objectives, targets of the company. So this is the differentiation between the business plan and the strategic plan. For example, if a company's business model is manufacturing the bicycles, okay, so a company is manufacturing bicycles, so what would be the business plan, what would be the strategic plan? Okay, so business plan is here, it is manufacturing the business, manufacturing the bicycles. Okay, so what would be the strategic plan means expand its manufacturing bicycles into electric bikes. Okay, so its business would then outline the budget, resources needed to support the existing one and new product. Okay, all these relating to all these aspects. Okay, strategic plan will be implemented, okay, by this manufacturing company, bicycles manufacturing company, okay, to extend its product to electric bikes. So it is a strategic plan from converting from manufacturing bicycles to expanding it manufacturing bicycles to electric bikes. Okay, so this is a strategic plan. So for that it should have certain financial resources, okay, the resources to support the existing one, that is the manufacturing of business cycles, bicycles, and at the same time the new product also. So certain resources are needed. For that, strategic plan should be implemented. How to use those resources in a proper way. Okay, so in business organizations pertaining to legal matters, the position is filled by in-house lawyer. Okay, so why we are studying about this business plan or strategic plan means, as I said before, business plan is related to the internal aspects of the management or else the organization. This is strategic plan is related to achieving of future goals and objectives, targets of the business. For that, strategies will be implemented, and for this, if the company want to move on smoothly, okay, it has to follow the rules and regulations, the legal aspects of the constitution of that particular country. According to that, these businesses should go on. Okay, so for that, a business person means he need not know all the things related to the business aspects. Okay, so therefore we have to each and every business organization pertaining to legal matters, okay, specific they should have a in-house lawyer, or else a lawyer should be there. Okay, so in-house lawyer means specifically for legal matters they will hire a lawyer. Okay, so he will see all the aspects of the company regarding the legal matters. Okay, so these legal matters, in order to see these legal matters, in-house lawyer will be there. Okay, he will exercise his services, okay, to the business. So as an in-house lawyer, okay, he should what should this in-house lawyer should be there. Okay, what aspects should be there means, so the legal department's vision, mission, key objectives, okay, all should be aligned, okay, by this in-house lawyer. Okay, so each and every business will have vision, mission, objectives of the organizations. So are those vision, mission, objectives can be achieved without any legal problems. Okay, so it has to be seen by the in-house lawyer. Okay, for example, the in-house lawyer has to work, okay, concerning like with corporate plans and strategic priorities for any given period of time. Okay, he has to see what are the corporate plans of the organizations, what are the strategies that are to be going to be implemented by the organizations. So he has to see the legal aspects regarding these corporate plans regarding these strategic priorities. Okay, is there any problem or not. Okay, so regarding the legal aspects, he has to see each and everything. Likewise, CEO's objectives, what are the chief executive officer's objectives. Okay, likewise, objectives of the key business units. So he has to see, do these objectives, all these objectives of the stakeholders or else the corporate plans of the companies, the strategies of the company, okay, all these are aligning. Okay, all these are aligning with the legal matters. Okay, so all these should be aligned with the vision and mission of the company, objectives of the company. All this should be aligned with the legal department, legality is there or not. Okay, so he has to see all these things. Okay, so it means that the in-house lawyer, he has to see that the compliance, okay, protection, risk and other considerations. Okay, he has to see all these things. All the business, whenever the business is formulating and reviewing its plans, okay, so it should see, the lawyer, in-house lawyer, he has to see, is there any legal issues in formulating the plans. Okay, so he has to see all the things very deeply, and he has to see the legal issues in relation to the compliance of those plans or else the objectives. Okay, the protection of those plans and objectives, what are the risks involved in those plans or objectives. Okay, if there are any other considerations, he has to raise the points. Okay, so likewise, he has to see each and everything. He has to the knowledge of the legal aspects pertaining to these business aspects. Okay, he should be very clear about all the aspects of the business. Okay, so in what aspects he should have a knowledge means, for example, first if we see some of the key areas, means first one is business knowledge. Okay, so each and every in-house lawyer, he has to know about the business, about the organization, what is the market, what is the internal and external environment of the business organization. Okay, what is the industry sector. Okay, what are the requisites of the business organizations. Okay, and at the same time, it should know about the legislature, regulatory and political environment of the system. Okay, he has to know, because how these regulations, how these legislature, or else how this political environment affects the organization. He has to proactively understand the impact of these aspects, and he has to move on in the organization. He has to give information to the top level management. Okay, he has to guide the management regarding these aspects pertaining to the legal matters. Okay, likewise, financial acumen means, although he will not be expected to know as much as finance director, because finance director means they are specialist persons, they are subject expert in finance field. Okay, even though lawyer is not up to that mark, but understanding how money works in the organization can be known by him. Okay, so it also helps for the financial department. So it will also strengthen your hand when you are seeing budgetary resources for a business or departmental initiative. So the person in-house lawyer should not only have a business knowledge, but also financial acumen also should be there. And legal and business risks, once you understand about the organization, once you identify the risks of the business, okay, and when formulating these business plans and strategies, you have to communicate about these risks and challenges, okay, to the management, to the people who are working in the organization. Okay, and you have to articulate the risks appetite for executing a particular strategy. Okay, because if you know, while formulating the plans, these are some of the risks we have to come across regarding the legal aspects means you have to discuss, you have to communicate with each and every person in the management, okay, and you have to articulate those risks, okay, for executing a particular strategy, okay. However, be clear about where your red lines are there. Maybe times when you need to advise strongly against a specific course of action or even escalate your concerns, means you have to be very determined about your words. The red lines are nothing but the challenges, okay, the risks involved in the strategies or else the plans that are going to be implemented by the organizations, okay, and you have to advise strongly, okay, if at all it is against, okay, against the business, means you have to be very firmly advise the organizations. Now, performance and service delivery. Once your organization plans and strategy are in place, the next challenge is to deliver the necessary service, okay. So necessary service means you have to give advice, okay, at the same time, okay, not only ground advice, a consistent strategy with right expertise should be there, okay. So sufficient resources should be handled by the in-house lawyer, okay, because according to the strategy depends again on the formulation of the plans. So depending upon the formulation of the plans, strategies are going to be implemented, and for those strategies implementation, in-house lawyer has to prepare a groundwork, okay, and he should give advices, and also expertise and sufficient resources should be handled by this person, okay. And another one is metrics reporting and business intelligence, okay. So metrics reporting means, for example, how is the market for our product, okay. So there will be certain metrics, for example, if we are in a digital marketing field, okay, so on different social media platforms our product is going to be marketing, okay. So we have to understand on Instagram how many are going to purchase, or else how many are purchasing our product, okay, how many followers are there for our product in Facebook, okay, or else in Twitter, or else in YouTube. Likewise, different social media, on different social media platforms, how are our products going on. So those are the metrics. You have to report on those metrics to the organization, okay. Information should be developed. He has to collect the data, okay, he has to report give that information about the audiences of our product, okay. And you have to collect that data and you have to documentize that data, okay. So it is the procedure in the organization. You have to frame that information in a documentation form, okay. Whenever necessary, it can be reviewed, okay, by the organizations or else the management of the company. So all this will be helpful as a business intelligence, okay. So not only on marketing sector, on each and every field, the whole business knowledge should be there for the in-lawyer, and he has to collect the metrics, he has to collect the data, he has to report it to the organization in the form of a documentation, right. Next one, for this, what is the for example, the legal issues in strategic planning business, okay. So what would be the legal issues, as we are studying about the role of law in business planning and strategic planning. So what would be those legal issues, okay. For example, a company, a startup company, okay, it wants to enter into a mobile wellness application app, okay. So mobile wellness app, it want to enter into a mobile wellness app, means it gives about the health updates to the mobile user, okay. So that is the app. So that means that the illness, okay, the illness, it will manage the treatment plans. So in such a way, app is created by that company, okay. So why? Because in order to the patient, in order to stop him to have frequent trips to the doctor, okay, he can have suggestions from this mobile app, okay, regarding the illness. He can manage by having a treatment plans in that app, okay. So that is created by a startup company based in Australia, okay. So if in this issue, okay, they may come across certain legal issues, okay. So this person is saying about what are those issues means. He faced a number of legal issues involving intellectual property, okay. We all know IPR, intellectual property rights, or else corporate law, okay. Likewise, biggest challenges like regulatory and compliance issues. So all these are the legal aspects that are faced by the person, okay, faced by the in-house lawyer of this particular company, okay, while launching a mobile wellness app, okay. So the product the company is developing is so cutting edge that it has been difficult to say definitely whether certain rules apply or not, okay. So while preparing in that app, okay, it has to be very keen about the laws of the Australian government, okay. According to that only it has to prepare the app, okay. So if at all, for example, in September the Food and Drug Administration issued guidance on which medical applications intends to regulate, means here certain regulations were being uh, brought up by the government, okay. Then so there those would be the major issues, okay. In order to develop this mobile wellness app, means those regulations hinders the mobile wellness app coming into existence, okay. So it means that we have to face certain legal issues, okay, in business planning, okay. So we have to know each and every aspect of the constitution of the government, okay. So what are the legal issues relating to the businesses, okay. Any changes are moving on in the present environment. So each and everything like related to intellectual property rights, okay, like what are the corporate laws, separate sections will be there. So what are the regulatory aspects on, for example, if we are dealing with this health aspect, okay. So in this medical field, so what are the regulations on this medical field, okay. Like compliance issues are nothing but our objectives should comply with, or else our objectives should align with the laws of the government, okay. So all these aspects should be seen by the in-house lawyer, okay. Then only their commitment to extend new product can be availed, okay. Therefore, from starting a business to winding up of business, okay, starting a business to winding up of a business organizations comprises of many legal issues. So in every segment there are business laws that to be followed by every person involved in it, okay. If we see from starting a business means, okay, each and every business, it should register its business with the ROC, Registrar of Companies, okay, according to the Company Law Act, okay. Likewise, each and every company enters into Contract Act, because in order to run the business, in order to manage the business, okay, definitely it enters into relationship with the different stakeholders, okay. It means in the form of a contract. So under contract also there will be certain aspects. According to that, these laws will be availed by the organizations. Likewise, IPR, likewise intellectual property rights, Sale of Goods Act, Consumer Protection Rights, labor laws, environmental laws, okay. All these deals with the business planning, strategic business planning. All this depends upon the goals and objectives of the organization, strategies of the organization, okay. So why? Because to achieve business goals and strategies, organizations framework should be according to these laws, okay. So companies may enter into strategic alliances, companies may enter into joint ventures, companies may enter into mergers, companies may enter into acquisitions. We all know mergers and acquisitions means entering into a new field, okay. So partnerships, So whenever entering into these strategic alliances or any other thing, mergers or acquisitions, definitely each and every company has to follow certain legal aspects. Okay, so in all these aspects, certain rules and regulations will be there that are to be followed by the companies. So this is about the role of law, okay, in business planning and strategic planning.